this Thursday evening or whenever you decide to watch. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, it just means that's when you were meant to receive the message. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you like what you see here and I can't get my words out. Somebody's tongue tied. I hope that you decide to subscribe. um, yeah, it's a mixed bag. You know, get a little bit of everything on here. A little bit of stuff about healing, a little bit of love readings, some funny stuff, literally a little bit of everything. So I think you'll like what you see here. Most people who come, they come back. So hopefully you do the same. For those of you who have already been rocking with your girl for a little while, welcome back, and thank you for the continued support. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, notification bell, so that you can be notified of when I go live or when I post, so on and so forth. All right, so we're gonna just kind of jump right in. I'm trying to think which ones do I want to start with. Let's start with the romance angels. Hi guys, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are well. Thank you for tapping in. Alright, so this is just a collective reading, guys. No personal questions at this time. But yeah, I woke up from a 2-hour nap after I started work today. I work out of school, so even though the kids aren't there yet, it's just like a prep day, like just getting my body back into like motion when it comes to like physically getting up earlier and all that stuff. I was exhausted when I got home. I'm like, oh my god, like I ate and then I took a nap and I woke up. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna regret this later. So now I'm like, now I need to do it. But anyway, so here on the bottom of the deck we have religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I think that a lot of you guys in this time are really trying to be in more alignment, making sure that you're more intentional about the people that you decide to date, making sure that you guys are compatible and, like I said, are in alignment with each other. You don't want to date somebody who has a completely different belief system than you. It's not about being closed-minded. It's just about being in alignment, right? So I'm guessing that might be kind of where you're going with this. But let's see what Spirit's got to say. We're going to pull a few from here, and then we're going to pull a few from the other deck I have. This is just to kind of get our toes our toes wet. And we're not going to take these because there's just too many cards that kind of splattered all over the place on the floor. They just went so yeah, let's see what's going on for the collective. Thank you. Alright, so we have codependency in the reverse. It says addictions are affecting your love life. So maybe in the past you had issues with codependency in relationships, but you're getting out of that energy, learning how to be more solid on your own, standing on your own 2 feet, not needing, validation from a partner, things like that. Perhaps partners that you've been with in the past were also very codependent, and it was like like a clash, like a lot of passion, but it wasn't true love type thing. Tell us more. Keep in mind, this is just getting our toes wet, trying to figure out what's going on with you guys. I feel like some of this is like more like past energy. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are working on building trust again. We have trust in the reverse. The situation is calling for you to have faith, but then we also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I'm getting that there might be some people who resonate with the idea that you're learning how to build trust again, and it's taking some time, maybe because of situations in the past where there might have been like deception and lies and things like that, because we do have on the bottom of the deck, give your relationship a chance in the reverse. So I feel like you walked away from something in which when you started to figure out who this person was, you realized that this was not the person for you. So rebuilding trust again and trying to put yourself out there might be a challenge. Passion is on the top of the deck. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Again, maybe building some relationships more on the basis of passion versus, you know, real true compatibility. There's more than just sex, right? I mean, I can vouch and say that, you know, I've had relationships that were definitely more so based on the passion as opposed to anything else. So, yeah. If this is your story, let me know in the comment section if this is making sense. I also am getting that we got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Perhaps it's in the reverse. So maybe in the past that could have been an issue too. So again, that could have been the codependency that we're talking about and seeing here. For some, you know, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But that could have been a factor along with unrequited love. So it's like, excuse me, and combine the unrequited love with the need for, like, whether it was you or your past person kind of wanting to, you know, I don't want to say that you mooched, I wouldn't go that far, but more like, you know, maybe that, again, with the codependency, perhaps, you know, I'm getting like financial abuse for some. That's very, very specific. So take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But like if you were in a past relationship where a person used finances over your head a lot, or if you were used for your finances in past relationships, it does happen. And that could have, you know, caused there to be a damper on your romantic partnerships and how you feel about them, right? Let's get like some more from here. Okay, so we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So some of you might have somebody new in your life right now, but you're trying to figure out how to trust and put yourself out there fully because of like some past stuff. So just be, you know, mindful that you don't want to, you know, have a new person pay for the, you know, the behaviors of a past person. That's not fair to them. If that's what could possibly be going on for somebody. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, it's almost like maybe some of you are trying to regain control over your life, and you're like, okay, nope, everything has to be this way and that way. And it's like, you can't do that either. You know, you build the wall up so high that, like, it's like, you know, just want to be starting something. Too high to get over, yeah, too low to get under. It's like you make the wall like damn near impenetrable for this person, and it's like, or for people who, you know, might have an interest in you, and it's because of the past stuff. But, you know, you don't want to mess this up because there could be a soulmate connection coming in for somebody. Yeah. For some, you're this new person, I'm getting like, this is like the old energy, and now it's like almost telling a story going into the new energy coming towards you. For some of you, you might already have this going on 9:39 on my Fitbit right now. So for some of you, this person either got out of a higher level of commitment or a marriage. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you might hold back when I'm getting like 4 of Pentacles energy, kind of holding back on how you really, you know, feel, kind of stoic, not really showing a lot of expression or emotion towards a new person, or, you know, if there's not anybody in your life just yet, maybe that's the energy that you put out there, and it makes people scared, and they're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to, you know, even put myself out there for this chick or this person because they don't seem like they're interested. So just be mindful, right? You don't want to go chasing people away. I get it though, like when you've been through a lot, you're not trying to take nobody's bullshit, right? You want people to come correct or you know, just step off. They'll play games with you. But just don't mess up an opportunity that could be coming towards you by being too standoffish is what I'm getting so far. Alright, so let's dive in deeper with another deck, and then we'll pull, I just got the fear card is here. Let's pull a few cards from here, and then we'll tap into the tarot portion to get more insight as well. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button and the subscribe button. Keep in mind this is just a general reading, so, you know, take the messages as they resonate and leave the rest behind. I do also do, as of lately, I've been doing personals on here as well, live personal readings, so stay tuned for those. And they're a reasonable price. And I even do some free stuff as well, so. Alright, so what we got here on the bottom of the deck? We have forgive. Tranquility, peaceful mind, and heart, freedom from the past. Yeah, so this is good. This is making a lot of sense. You're learning how to release the past, and part of releasing the past means forgiving those that have hurt you in the past, forgiving yourself for you know, going like I don't want to say allowing, because it makes it seem like you just allow people to like walk all over you or something. That's not what I'm trying to say, but you know, forgive yourself, you know, for the things that you might sometimes feel like, you know, you kind of beat yourself up about. Tell us more about this person coming towards the collective. What do they need to know at this time? Clear some most accurate messages. Thank you. Oh. So we have twin flames. The one, mirrored souls and pledged. So this could be a twin flame connection coming towards you. So soulmate and obviously twin flame. So this person could be both for some of you. You could have both in one partner. Ah, look. Love, admire, adore, and enchantment here on the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck we have Verge, about to reveal and confess. Middle of the deck, soul. Somebody might have just moved from a location, whether it's you or this person. I mean, we did get that energy of somebody possibly ending a longer term of commitment, whether it was a marriage or just like a partnership. I feel like that's this person coming towards you. So this person might be on the verge of really like trying to confess something to you about maybe their feelings or something like that. This seems very specific for somebody, but this won't be for everyone. For some of you, you might really truly already know this person, and like maybe it's like a friendship, and like you're afraid to let them go past that friend zone. So, you know, just be mindful that if you've been kind of getting this inkling about this person, that this person could be somebody who you could like work on getting to know better. This could be a good thing. I'm not picking up on anything bad here, other than like your past energy that might be holding you back a bit. But other than that, like this new person coming through seems pretty solid. We have crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. Hey Monica, how you doing, lovey? All right, so somebody's at a point where they're making a choice. I'm getting this energy of somebody who might be also working on their healing. Oh, got mirroring twice. Bottom of the deck we have, actually, sorry, at the top, it says reflection, twin. So we got twin flame here twice. Wholeness, synchronicity abounds. So this is, whoever this new person that's about to come towards you, this is a twin flame, or at the very least a soulmate. I feel like this person has done a lot of contemplating when it comes to trying to come towards you and how to approach you. We got Archangel Michael in the middle of the deck, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. So like, I feel like no matter what, you're protected if like somebody comes in with wrong intentions. But as far as this person is concerned, I feel like this person's been working on their healing, and they're trying to figure out how do they come towards you. For some of you, this person could be some type of writer or just likes writing. Seems very specific. Tell us more. My girl, I hope she pops up on here. She keeps on saying that guys should go on a date, and I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna like the next guy who seems like he's legit, I might give them a chance and go out. She's like, girl, all those clothes you got and stuff, go out on a fucking date. I'm like, right. She's like, it's time to get your groove back. I'm like, is it? Maybe, but 2.5 years, but still. All right, so we got Archangel Michael again. So you are divinely protected, like I said. Whether it's from this person or somebody else, or just generally speaking, you are protected. So you don't have to worry about, you know, the BS of people, you know, doing bullshit to you. Like, you are fine. I feel like this person's also protected too. Like, if they have a past person who's done some bullshit to them too. I did see a financial support card. So maybe remember I was saying that for some of you, this person either got out of a higher level of commitment or a marriage. If there's kids involved, for instance, or they got paid like spousal support or something like that. This person, remember I was talking about how there was codependency and possibly issues with finances because of the codependency. That could be going towards that. So this could be your person's situation that they just got out of. Tell us more. Tell us more. Thank you. All right. Yep. See, they just got out of something with a karmic partner. And you see, she has a ring on. I just heard irreconcilable differences. Says conventional relationship duty bound to societal conventions, but this is in the reverse. So I feel like somebody got out of a karmic partnership. This could be your past energy of stuff that you've already been through. This could also be your person going through this. Remember, there's a mirrored energy, especially because you guys could be twin flames. You got blessings here on the bottom of the deck. Protection. That card about protection in some way, shape, or form came out 3 times now. Attention, love, your guides are with you. So this person was protected from this karmic partner. That was the outcome. So we got outcome, results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. So I feel like something has dissolved with this person. Whatever they had going on with the past it's the past. And same thing for you guys, which is good because we don't need the past lingering around, right? They've let go of the past. We got memories here, and part of the thing it says is attachment and letting go. So I feel like this person has let go of the past, and you have as well, to an extent, right? There's still like these parts in your head that you kind of get a little bit, you know, worked up about, where you're like, should I? You know, on the fence type energy. Tell us, let's get maybe 2 or 3 more from this deck, and then we're going to start pulling from the tarot. Let me take a sip of wine. They felt like that for a reason. Look, remember I was talking about the financial support card? It showed up again when all those cards fell on the floor. So I'm getting like there was something revealed type shit. See, look, as I said, there was something revealed. Deception. This is the only card that fell face up. Everything else fell face down. So, just saying, now this person, you know, they're kind of alone. They're doing their own thing. Getting truly single energy. I'm also getting like hermit mode possibly for this person. Like they may have been in hermit for a while. Just working on themselves, focusing on themselves. So again, you're not like in this bullshit ass energy. I'm not picking up on that at all. Of course, we're gonna look deeper, but like, I'm not getting that. I feel like this person's solid so far. Spirit be like, wait a minute, watch this. As soon as I be thinking that shit, and then something happens. All right. Yeah. See, we got 2 cards that came out. Tragedy, forbidden love, along with lockdown, mental prison, confined. This person felt like they were like in a mental imprisonment with the person that they got out of this situation with. And, you know, I feel like they really freed themselves. Yeah, the feminine energy was the person that they had to release themselves from. And got waves on the top of the deck, emotions coming and going. It's in the reverse. So I feel like the emotions that were tied to this person, they're no longer feeling like that. It's like the past energy for them. This energy of, you know, just I feel like this person was always constantly at battle and odds with whoever this person was. Yeah, but now they decided to look. Two cards about ascension of some sort. We got this card is the one that was in the middle of the deck, but then right underneath there was another really good card right back to back. Vibration. Energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. That's what this person's been working on. And then we have ascension, spiritual awakening, or sorry, spiritual path and awakening. So this is the energy that was right behind that card. So this is the energy this person is in. Like I said, they seem like they've been doing their work. They're doing what they need to do. And now they're like, how do I come towards the collective if they seem a little bit closed off and like they're not ready for what I have to offer. So I know it's like the pot calling the kettle black here, but you know, sometimes you gotta loosen up a little bit, loosen your grip. We did have the card that said let go of control issues. You can't control everything. And just like let go a little bit. So we got soulmate here. So there's a soulmate and or twin flame connection. Similar friendship, romantic partner. I did say before, I feel like for some of you, take it as it resonates with you, but if it doesn't, for some of you, you already know this person, you've known this person maybe for a while, and they are actually a friend. So it's like that friend who could become a lover type of thing. We have healing here on the bottom of the deck. Self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. So both of you guys have been working on that process of healing. Top of the deck, gossip, petty, jealousy, and envy. So people around you guys might be really like petty and jealous. Might be, you know, talking, not minding their own goddamn business. Recalling, reminiscing memories, and returning. Interesting. Did you date this person before? Question mark. I'm gonna say now. I'm intrigued. I want to get one more. For some of you, you might have even dated this person before. That seems very specific though, because I didn't really pick up on that energy before. But for some of you, this could be somebody who already dated, and maybe they're trying to spin the block, but this person is in a different energy than they were before. I don't usually believe in the idea of going backwards to a partner, but you know, if a person is doing what they need to do, then you know, especially if it's a twin flame, you know, that's exactly what twin flame connections are about, right? Learning from each other, going on your separate journeys to work on yourself. I saw 2244 when I said that, mirrored number, right? This energy of feeling like you have to like go it alone and, you know, learn your own lessons, and then when you do, you might be able to come back together when you've done the work. We have compromise here, mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take brings rewards. Interesting. There's a lot of anxiety involved. Anxiety, scared, panic. On the bottom of the deck here, top. Marriage, yeah, this is in the reverse. So we got 3 cards now that said that there was like some type of disillusion of marriage or a higher level of commitment. Legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract in the reverse. So I feel like that's this person's energy. This could also be your past energy as well. Maybe both of you guys got out of, you know, those type of relationships, and recalling is here in the middle of the deck again. Now, if this is not somebody who you've ever dated before, they're new to you, it's going to feel like you've known this person before. And that's because you guys are twin flames. Twin flames have that kind of bond and connection where you'll meet them and you're going to be like, damn, I feel like I know you already. Be careful, though, because it's the same thing happened with a karmic. Right? I'm not getting karmic-y energy here, but stranger things have happened, right? So always be wary, right? Use your intuition on these kind of things. But look, we do have Wheel of Fortune here in the middle of the deck. So this is like a fated connection. It's meant to be like this. I just saw the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands, rather. All right, so let's get maybe a 5-card spread. maybe 6. Let's get 6. We really want to know who this person is. Clearest and most accurate messages for the collective. What do they need to know at this time about this person coming into their energy? Alright, Judgment. This her. It's the final countdown. Final judgment call type energy. A great awakening here happening. Making finalized decisions. Yeah, there's like this as her finality. After a period of, you know, some bullshit that might have happened in the past that people are releasing and moving on from, including your person that's coming towards you. So what does the collective need to know? What's the overall energy between the collective and this person? Clearest, most accurate message, please. I also am hearing, I was singing it to myself earlier and I couldn't figure out why. This could be the reason. Justin Timberlake, don't act like it's a bad thing to fall in love with me. You might fuck around and find that your dreams come true with me. Spend all your time and your money just to find out that my love was free. So don't act like it's a bad thing to fall in love with me. That song's been in my head like almost all day, and I was not planning on even doing a reading today. So now it's popping up again, and I'm like, okay, there was a reason for that. So we have the Magician here as the overall energy. So I'm getting that this is a manifest. Oh, whoa, look at all these major arcanas. Yep, what I was about to say is true. Okay. This person is manifesting you, and I feel like you're manifesting them too. After a period of being in hermit. I said this earlier. The Lovers is here on the top of the deck. Yeah, after that made those endings that weighed you guys down, because remember, this is a mirrored energy, right? So you went through what you've been through. This person went through something similar but different. Had to work on yourself, had to heal, had to take that time away from, you know, from folks and work on that process in order to welcome in what it is that you want. This is looking pretty good. I'm just saying. What's under the covers? 6 of Wands, recognition, nice. 3 of Wands, they're planning, they're plotting, they're figuring out how they could come towards you. All right, tell us more. What's the incoming energy for the collective? Incoming energy for the collective. Thank you. All right. This solidifies what I said before. So for those of you who resonate with the idea of what I was saying before, we got the 7 of Swords. Fret not, my pet. Remember I was saying that there might have been some type of deception or something in the past relationships for possibly both of you. The Hierophant is in the middle of the deck, right? There was deception within a marriage. Knight of Wands, they had to, you know, move on with passion, right? Move away from that situation. The Emperor did this. They had to bow out gracefully, I feel. 5 of Swords. Like they had to surrender, you know, and like now they're just trying to figure out how to come towards you after going through their toxic shit, but then they're all in their heads because they've been heartbroken, you've been heartbroken. It's just like a repetitive cycle. So it's like, as a matter of fact, let's clarify the 7 of Swords, just to make sure I'm getting that right. Like, I don't think this person's going to be deceptive towards you, not based on the energy that I'm seeing. So I feel like that's what happened before. Yeah, see, this person is moving away from the deception, the lies, right? The 3 of Wands. They're planning accordingly. Yeah, finding that sense of strength and willpower within themselves to remove themselves from that situation, and get over the sadness and the pain. Five of Cups in the middle, I mean on the top of the deck in the reverse. Yeah, and then we got the same card again, Knight of Wands. So now they're able to come towards you the way that they really feel that they want to, with a lot of passion. But I'm also getting that they're going to be sincere when they do. Tell us more. What's this person's intentions with the collective at this time? What are their intentions? Here's the most accurate message. Okay, we got the King of Cups. See, the thing is this. There are a lot of emotions, or will be if this is if this hasn't happened yet. But for those of you who already have this person in your energy, they're either a water sign and or they have a lot of emotions, but they keep it under wraps. Right now they feel like they feel blocked from you. Eight of Wands in the reverse, like they feel like they can't seem to get through to you, and it causes them some kind of confusion. We got the Seven of Cups here on the top of the deck. Like they feel kind of confused. They're like, how do I go towards this person? Part of the confusion could be the fact that, you know, there's that past situation from before. The Two of Cups is in the middle of the deck in the reverse. That past connection that they got out of it, and vice versa, that, you know, there still might be some healing happening or something, or maybe they feel like you're still working on yourself. They're like, I don't want to fuck up and say something stupid. I said this before, but for some of you, this is a reconciliation, possibly. There's somebody spinning the block and trying to come back. So maybe they're like, okay, well, we broke up before. Like, why would this person want me back? Maybe we're better off as just friends. So they feel blocked, but they want to come in with some kind of offer. They just don't know what you're going to say. They see you as the Empress, and they showed up as an Emperor, so that's a match. Tell us more. What are this person's future actions towards the collective? See, we got Five of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. So they want to come in with an offer, but I feel like they're going to start off really, really small because they don't know how you're going to handle it. And plus they have some fear. We did see a fear card that showed up earlier, the Moon. They keep some of this under wraps. Part of it might be because they feel like they'll be rejected in some kind of way. Or, I mean, I know that's not technically a card of rejection, but it is a card about abandonment possibly, or like hardships and stuff like that. Let's say if they're like going through financial hardships for some reason. We did see that financial support card earlier. Maybe they feel like they're not where they need to be able to come towards you. Maybe they feel like, who am I to go towards this collective person and, you know, try to offer them love when I don't have that much to offer. But they want to come in with a solid offer. Here in the middle of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Like, their love is overflowing. Their feelings are going to be overflowing for you. It's just that they might feel like they don't have enough to give to you, which in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing in terms of the fact that they have probably a lot to offer you that's not just monetary. They have more than just that to offer. I'm getting something along those lines. I like it. You know, the question then becomes like, you know, how important is like financial stability and stuff like that. Of course, you know, we're adults, right? We want to make sure our partners are stable and you know, vice versa. So we can avoid codependent relationships. Nobody wants that. That's no fun. But I think that, you know, it's also a matter of factoring things like, okay, well, you know, where do we go with it, right? If you rely too heavily on finances and stuff like that, you can miss out on true love. If you deal with somebody who's got no stability at all, then it could become codependent where they rely too much on you or something like that, or their struggles and hardships and shit. So, you know, finding that balance where you can, you know, understand that you can meet in the middle, I think could be important. All right, let's get some more for the collective. Nobody's here, so I think I'm gonna get close this out. It's kind of pointless if no one's here. Okay, let's see. Let's get what's going on behind the scenes that the collective might not know at this time. Ten of Cups. So I said this before, but for some of you, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. For some of you, this person, I'm getting more than one message here. For some of you, this person had kids and a family with somebody, blah, 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 but that's over. Now they want to come towards you with a very stable offer, and you know they're hoping to come in with a stable offer in terms of finances and everything, and they are possibly divorced. But the person that they dealt with, I think they kind of fucked them over financially. I'm getting something like that. The other message I'm getting is they see you as somebody who they feel like could build a family with. I'm getting that. I'm getting two different messages here because the Empress is here, but then I also saw the Queen of Pentacles. So there's two different female energies here. So of course, you know, this is a collective reading, so you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's one or the other. As a matter of fact, let's clarify the Ten of Cups for shits and giggles before I sign off of here. Yeah, see, they feel they wasted. There we go. So the first narrative that I said is more so the correct one, or the more truer one. The Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. So they put a lot of time and effort into somebody in a situation that didn't work out. Very toxic. Very, very fucking toxic. And it ended. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So that made more sense. And yes, they were really, really much in their head about this for a long time. How do I remove myself from this? It's basically the same card as this that we saw earlier from a different deck. So we got that energy more than once. They really thought this was going to be something special with this person. And when it didn't work out, it was hard for them and it was painful. This could also be your past energy. From something else, like remember mirrors, right? You guys are possibly twin flames, so you guys probably went through something very similar. And this person is working on themselves and getting past this. Wow, this is wild. What's the advice for the collective? Here's the most accurate message. What's the advice? Emperor. Getting that, and this is actually not the advice for you. This is their advice. That's funny. Their energy showed up stronger than you in this case, because this is not really about you at this time. I mean, part of it is, but a lot of it's about them too. They need to stop teetering and tottering back and forth, because like they are all in their head about what they want with you, and they know that they see you as a partner, but they're trying to figure out how to come towards you. So they're on the fence about it. They go back and forth. We got the Two of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as somebody who's very stable. That they feel guided to go towards and make an offer. But right now, and they see you as wish fulfillment. But right now, they're just kind of like, you know, behind the scenes almost, like just kind of waiting for their opportunity. And it's like, well, they need to, you know, boss up a little bit. The Emperor, you know, they might be an Aries possibly, but yeah, either way, like they need to boss up and like, you know, step into their power and just go towards you. Like if that's what they want, they need to do it. You know, being on the fence about it is not going to get them anything either, right? So go big or go home. But again, you have to be receptive to it, right? All right. So what's the likely outcome? I'm gonna put those back because they felt weird. They like did a weird split thing, and then one was like on my foot, and then like all contorted and stuff. So I don't know how I was supposed to read that one. There's like 3 cards. What's the likely outcome? Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. Hard work and dedication. 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Celebrations. Everything is fine, and this is after. This is the equivalent of like the 10 of Swords in the reverse, right? Working on the healing process. You know, stepping away from those things that were painful and harmful as you work on yourself. But the 3 of Cups is about friendships, possibly. Remember, I was saying that this person could be a friend. I'm telling you, this person, and you're showing up as a match in like 2 different suits here, by the way. The Emperor and the Empress, and then the King and Queen of Cups. So there's a mirrored energy here for sure. This person is trying to come towards you after this completion, and they're trying to be solid when they come towards you. There's fear there, but they really want to. For some of you, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. This person could actually live at a distance from you. But yeah, they're just trying to be like solid when they come towards you. They see you as somebody who's stable, and they want to make sure that they come with the right energy. But I'm definitely getting like, not third party, but like friendship. But they see you as somebody who they really can build with. They just feel like you're, they really want this, but they feel like they're blocked from you. This is all after like going through their tower moments and stuff too. So they're just like, they're trying to figure it out, you know. Hey Queen, what's up, love? Let's get one final card from here. They're watching. Page of Swords. They're watching, waiting for their opportunity. They might be slightly obsessive. Just slightly. And I keep getting like, for some of you, it's not going to be for everybody, but for some, it might be a past person. I kind of want to try something different on here that I haven't tried yet. I got inspired by 2 different people. One of them is Clarity Empress, and she is actually live right now, and she's awesome. And she used these on her live a couple of times, and I was like, oh, cool. And before that, my cousin and we were having like a we were talking to our guides and our, you know, ancestors and stuff with these. So I just want to see, like, obviously everybody's situation is going to be different, but I'm definitely picking up on, for some of you, this was a past person. So I'm just going to ask and see what comes up. I know that it's going to be different for everybody. Let's see if I could get like the right height too, because like, you know, I can't really see because like I have the comments here, but I feel like this is a good height. All right, so I'm just going to ask, Spirit, for the collective, is this person a past person? If they cross over each other, then that means it's a yes. And if they don't, it's a no. So for some of you, yeah, dowsing rods. I haven't used them on here. I've been using them at home, like on myself and stuff, or when I'm like talking to like ancestors or something, but I haven't used them on here. Let's ask another question. Are this person's intentions genuine? It's like, I would say that's a yes. This person is pretty genuine. Like if they went like that, I would be like, oh, run for the hills. But no, it seems like this person's energy is pretty genuine. Oh, well, would you look at that? These cards fell and I didn't even see them. They were like behind my knee, so I didn't see them when I was picking up the cards when they fell earlier. See, this goes back to what I was saying before with feeling like this might be a past person for some of you. We have triggers, name, car, and place. And then we have runner, but it's in the reverse. These came out, they were together on the floor just now when I looked. Escape from emotion and confusion on the run. This person might have been very confused for a very fucking long time, but this was in the reverse. And now it's like little things happen that like remind them of you and shit like that. And then they're just trying to figure out how do they like come to you in the right energy, especially because they're like, well, this person seems like they're not interested or whatever. And it's like, I really don't feel like, look, you can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. What happens when I split the deck? I ran because I wasn't ready for you. You cannot make this shit up even if you wanted to. What are the odds? I just happened to look down on the floor and I saw that I dropped those cards that I didn't see initially. This person ain't running no more. They used to run. They're not a runner anymore. And then it also says you deserve better than them. So maybe they're aware of like some of the people that you've dated and stuff, especially if you're still friends with this person at all. And they're like why are they dating these fucktards? You know what I mean? Like, these are not people. Look, I'm holding on to memories of us. Yeah, I'm getting for some of you as a past person. For a good portion of you, it might be a past person. I just saw I'm ready for commitment. So like, you know, I feel like this person at one point they were not, and then again, if you guys are twin flames, they went on their own, you know, little journey in life. They did what they had to do. They learned all the karmic lessons they had to learn, and vice versa. And now they're like, fuck, I really want to come back towards the collective. And like, look, I'm ready for commitment. So it's like, now they're just trying to figure out how to do it, right? I'm ready to take the mask off, right? They're hiding behind false emotions and intentions. They act like they're just trying to be your friend. This sounds like my story. But anyway, like they've been just kind of, you know, playing it cool, you know, coming in with intentions that are not the truest of it. Like they're like, okay, let me make sure I word that right. It's not that their intentions are bad, but their intentions might not be as true as you think. If they're coming in saying, oh, I just want to be friends, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Behind the scenes, like deep down, they actually want more. They want commitment with you after this period of separation and all of that. Now, granted, right, we all have free will in these cases, and you know, we don't have to take these people. I'm gonna say we because I feel like this might be my story too, to be honest with you. We don't have to take these people back, right? I like that. Move it forward like a locomotive. You're funny. You know, sometimes even the past is perfectly fine, but you know, there are other connections that are worth exploring sometimes. Use your discernment. You'll know if it feels right. We had a card about forgiveness earlier. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. See, before we didn't have the full story, so now that forgiveness card means a lot different of a meaning than it did earlier. We got two cards here. I ran, runner card. He's a runner. He's a track star. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. They weren't ready at that time. And then it came out with, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. And the reality is a lot of twin flame connections are very, very intense. And they're, I just heard too hot to handle. There's a lot of passion. There's just a lot going on in general. And sometimes, you know, if you're not where you need to be on your spiritual, you know, plane to be together, you're not going to be together. You know, it takes time. It takes time. So, like I said, you'll know if this is your story or not. You'll know if you want to take this person back or not, if they come back into your energy, or if they're already around. Like, now you know what their real intentions are. I'm afraid of commitment. Now, I think that is past energy for this person. I feel like that they were. Yeah, and then they also are saying, I don't feel like I deserve you. So that could be part of the reason why they had initially ran. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I'm scared you will reject me. So there's a lot of like moving parts here. Remember, we saw that card about like heavy anxiety too. Actually, we had like 3 cards about that. Like their anxiety is like through the roof when it comes to this, like how to talk to you and stuff. I'm getting for some of that, for some of you, they might have air in their chart or be an air sign, Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But if they don't have air in their sign, they just happen to be very, very much in their head about this. I can't let you go. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, for some of you, this was a past connection. Let's get like 4 more from here. And I think we might close out. Actually, I might get up and grab my one more deck, and then I'll be it. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Good thing I changed out of my Batman pajamas. I was like, let me at least put something halfway decent on. Because, yeah, if y'all, guys, sometimes it's like, you know, it's business on the top and party on the bottom. I either don't got nothing on at all, and I'm like, I better not try to get up. Or Batman pajamas. I have more than one pair of Batman pajamas. But I have like one like this regular one, and then I have like a fleece one. It's too hot for that right now. But like, you might see them. they might make a, you know, an appearance or here and there. I love my Batman pajamas. And yes, they're clean. I wash them all the time, but they're my favorite. It's like a little kid, like with their favorite blanket type of thing. I love my Batman pajamas. My son was making fun of me when he was here. He was like, Mom, you in those damn pajamas? I'm like, they're clean, all right? God damn. Like, stop bothering me. Let me be great. I have here, I don't want to be toxic anymore. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I don't want to be toxic no more. This person is like, they're trying to get out of that old toxic ass behavior. And I'm I'm happy that you caught the reference. For those of you who are new, who end up watching later, I like to pop a lot of jokes or songs. Spirit be the one channeling those songs through me, and them shits just be funny as fuck at that time. And that was just one of those opportunities. Just had to do it. We got, your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in again. So whew, the fire and desire is point. You like my fire, baby, and you got me up within your flames. Fucking Rick James and Tina Marie. Yeah, see, that's why I was saying before. I'm loving like the laughing emojis. You guys are, I love y'all. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's exactly it. Because it's like, you know, they could talk a good game, but I look at this. I have been working on myself, as you just said. For those of you who end up watching later, who you don't see it like in the chat part, like some people don't actually look at the chat later, but you know, I tend to do it sometimes. Aya just said, I don't know, he's a little bit late to the ascension game. Like, happy if he decides to heal, but every time he said that, he hasn't made any changes. Exactly. As she says that, what card comes out? I've been working on myself. So it's like, are you really, you know what I mean? Like I said, I feel pretty good about this, but you know, you'll know if this person is like on some bullshit or not. I'm on my way to you. There's a song by Trey Songz from his first album. I don't know all the words, but it's like, I'm coming for you. Oh, steady, steady. I don't remember all the words, but you might, if you're a Trey Songz fan, you might remember that song from his first album. I've been manifesting you. I said this shit earlier. You can't make this shit up even if you want to. They've been manifesting you. The song, the Trey Songz song is called I'm Coming For You. And then middle of the deck, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. And I had mentioned when that King of Cups came out earlier, I was like, this guy or this person. Naturally, we're gonna say a guy, because most of us are females who watch tarot, but that's not always the case. You place your energy where you need to. I am going to pour slightly more wine, not too much more, because I do have to go to sleep. I got things to do. Teacher life resumes again tomorrow. Oh my god, guys, like for those of you who didn't, well, Aya was here, but oh my god, like when I got home from work, I was first off, I was fucking starving. I didn't bring any lunch or anything, and I didn't, like, we had an hour lunch break. We were able to actually leave the school, but I didn't want to, like, have to deal with the parking situation, because we're in a new building now, and it's like, fuck that. I didn't want to spend money on Uber, so I was like, fuck that. I will just live on what I already had. And I had a banana, like, in the morning, and a Nutri-Grain bar. That's all I had the whole day. And I was just like living off of water, basically. I mean, I could afford to lose weight, so I guess, whatever. But I probably should do it the right way, right? But don't starve yourself, friends. But yeah, like I got home, I was exhausted. I ate some soup, and then I put on my girl Lottie. I went to watch something back that she had posted, and then I put it on the smart TV, and I was under my blanket and with my Batman pajamas, and and I was just like, next thing you know, I slept for 2 hours. Girl, if anybody understands, it's me. Loving from afar. Yep. Sometimes you got to. And that's absolutely true. Let me go get that other deck, and then that will be, I think, the last messages. That ass don't go knocking over a damn ring light or something. I've done it before. It's pretty embarrassing. You're on live and you go knocking shit over your big butt. Alright, so I actually picked up 2 decks. So I'm going to pull from here first. Alright, so let's get like maybe 2 cards from here. Messages from the heart. I don't use these that often, but they're great for love readings. Alright, so we got a message directly from this person. My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. They feel a draw and connection to you even when you're apart from them. Excuse me. But for some of you, this person feels like there's a blockage in communication, and they're not really ready to go towards you. Why? Because they might still be healing, or you might still be healing. Maybe both of you, if it's a mirrored energy. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. For those of you who actually want to, reunite with this person. Some of you don't, and that's perfectly okay. You'll know. if it's an absolute no, and you're like, nah, dog. It's a no for me, dog. Like, you'll know. Too many. I just saw new beginning. And friendship. I just said that before, like, for some of you, you might be friends with this person. Those are the only ones that kind of, like, flipped up a little bit. Oops. These cards are, like, just want to keep falling on the floor. Alright. So we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So be true to yourself, your true emotions, your true feelings, and vice versa, right? This person needs to do the same. Those emotions, right? Understanding that they're there for a reason. And And don't worry about the opinions of others, because other people are gonna, they're gonna talk. So let's say, you might have some people in your ear saying, don't you go taking that person back, blah, blah, blah. You might have that. Or you might have people telling you, oh, maybe you should give them a chance. You'll know either way for yourself what you should do. You'll know. Because we do have weight here on the bottom of the deck. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Again, going back to the let go of control issues. Top of the deck, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I'm definitely getting, possibly for some of y'all, this person has water in their chart or they're a water sign. I'm just saying. I keep picking that up. Doesn't have to necessarily be the case. It could just be that their emotions are running high at this time, because I was picking up on air. But they're all in their feelings right now. Middle of the deck. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So, go where you're being led. As Queen just said, God's plan, right? You said that before I looked up and saw that you typed that in. It aligns with exactly what this card says. You know what I mean? Like, there's some things you can't fully, control, and that's perfectly okay. But I just saw compromise and get more information when I split the deck. So, meeting in the middle. I said something about that earlier. Meeting in the middle about the situation, and also making sure that you understand what this person's intentions are, right? Because, this is just a general reading. So for some people, the person doesn't necessarily have the best of intentions, and for others, they have great intentions. So you have to use your own discernment here, right? Oh, and thank you. It's time for a refill, but thanks. They're holding on strong, knock on wood. I was about to knock on this table, which is made out of metal. That would have been dumb. Yeah, I'm hoping that they can hold on. My class that I'm going to be with this year is not as heavy duty as the other class that I was in, where I'm constantly breaking nails, and I would get so upset because I'm like, if I have to fight this fucking kid and I break my nails, especially when I'm about to go to the nail salon, it happens every time when I'm about to, within a couple of days, I'm like, come on, bro. Now I got to get a fake nail. My nails are my natural nails, and I just put an overlay on top of them to keep them strong. I'm like, oh my God, be fucking shitting me. So at least these kids, from what I understand, they're not as aggressive, and they don't, I don't have to put hands on them as often. And when I mean put hands on them, I don't mean I beat the kids up. But what I mean is they beat my ass, and I have to protect myself. But they're my babies nonetheless. So I'm going to be visiting my old classroom all the time, checking in, because I'm going to miss them. I saw them putting together their materials with their pictures. I was like, look at my babies. I'm going to miss them so much. I've never been in a different, for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, I work with kids with autism, and we do what's called developmental teaching and therapy at my job instead of ABA, because ABA is kind of the standard, but we do a different type of approach. So stage 1 is kids that function from the ages of 6 months old to 2 years old. I've been with stage 1 for 5 years. This is the first time I'm working with a higher stage, in this case stage 3, which functions from the ages of 6 to 9 years old. So this is going to be different. They're all verbal. Most of my students were non-verbal before, so over all these years, so it's going to be different. And I also don't have to get beat up as much because they're a little bit more mainstream than my old group. But anyway, thank you for listening to my spiel and sticking around. So we have big happy changes here on the bottom of the deck. So this is looking good. We do have, okay, so I'm going to read this intuitively. Choose a new direction. However, we also have communicate clearly. I feel like they're saying if they're on some bullshit, right? And he probably is telepathic, because I do feel like a lot of kids with autism or special needs in general tend to have gifts. If you ever see them looking off in the distance and stuff, it's not just because something's ooh, it's shiny. Yeah, that could be a part of it, sensory stuff. But one of my students, like, she'll just look up in the corner, and well, she's not my student anymore, but whatever. One of my babies, one of my girls, she's so sassy. She would just like look in the corner of the room in the same spot all the time and just smile in that corner. A lot of weird stuff happened in my old classroom, so I really do feel like there was something in there. Like toy cars flying off the shelf and they're not being activated or anything. We had to throw it away because we were like, okay, this is creepy. Can't burn sage in there because then the freaking the sprinkler system might go off. But yeah, so I believe that they always, you know these things. I also feel like they're able to pick up on auras and stuff like that, so like they can feel if someone's energy is off. Like, let's say even if I'm having, like, they love me, but if I'm having a bad day, they can feel it, and they act different if I'm not at work on a certain day. I don't know how many times, like, when I come back, I'm like, how were they? I'm so sorry I wasn't in. And they're like, it was a shit show, but we made it. We survived. We missed you. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I had to do what I had to do, right? Like, if I'm sick, I'm not coming in with, 103 fever. Like, no, it's not doing that. I should go to the hospital, possibly, you know what I mean? We have ask your angels. So yeah, getting answers from your angels at this time could be very beneficial. They will lead you on the right path. They'll tell you where you need to go. They'll illuminate the way for you in a way. But I also feel like with don't stop here on the bottom of the deck, they're saying like don't stop, don't stop believing. Clear audience is fun. I'm getting that they're saying like, don't stop believing in love. You know what I mean? Like, when the time is right, you will meet the right person if you hadn't met them. If it's this person and it feels right, you'll know. Trust your intuition on this. They'll guide you, especially because you've done the work and you've been working on yourself. And it's perfect timing. It's perfect timing to allow love back into your life. For some of you, it could happen even in a year from now, but it could be really like this present moment, and some stuff could happen for some of you up until a year from now, because we just get a year from now in the middle of the deck. Let's get maybe 2 more from here, and I think that'll be the end of this reading. If I didn't have to go to work, or if I didn't start this reading so late, I probably would just keep going, like, and do like private readings, but not private, but personal readings. But I do need to get some rest. Hopefully I can sleep after that fucking nap, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, for some of you, it's not the right time. Now keep in mind, time is fluid, right? Maybe it wasn't the right time for a while because you needed to do some other work. You have to work on that trusting the process. That was one of the first things I mentioned earlier. Building trust again in love, because if you don't feel like you can trust people, not just this person, but in general, because of the stuff you've been through in the past, then it's not going to be the right time, right? Because it is up to you, middle of the deck. So, confirmation. So for some of you, the time won't be right until you work on that part of the process, that healing / trusting. Because if you build up a wall too high, too thick to get through, it's not going to allow for somebody to be able to access you. And obviously not everybody deserves access to you in the first place, but we have to be discerning, right? Some people, it's worth taking the chance and saying, what, I think this person seems legit, let me give it a whirl and see what happens. For others, not so much. So you just have to really trust yourself here and, follow where you're being guided. Let's get one more from here, and that'll be the end of the reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. This was fun. I don't do love readings often, but, they are fun. They're entertaining, to say the least. I always try to give it a nice little spin, a little bit of funny stuff, but a bit more serious stuff too. And then we close it out with big happy changes officially on the spread. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, perfect time. Yeah, it's always the perfect timing to be happy, right? And what does that mean to you, right? I'm also getting be assertive, stand on business. You know, put your expectations and your values and all that out on the table right away. Um, hey Lioness, how are you, love? I'm great. How are you? um, yeah, make sure you're assertive and you put your expectations and stuff like that out on the table, so that way there are no misconceptions and things like that. Um, so that way you guys are always on the same page whenever this happens, however this goes down. In love in general, you know, even if this isn't, you know, your situation, right? But when your situation does come towards you, you'll know what's what. You know what I mean? Um, this is just a collective reading for now, love. I'm actually about to be done. I'm tired. I gotta go back to work in the morning at the school. So I just did this because I was like, okay, I took a 2 hour nap and I feel like I should, but yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll do something like a some uh, pub, public readings. What's weird? Personal readings, but right now I'm not doing that. Yeah, so I do feel like, you know, again, it's just about, you know, standing on business, and if something doesn't feel right, be assertive and say absolutely fucking not. And use your discernment enough to the point where, you know, you don't close yourself off completely to others, right? Um, but for those of you who are resonating with this narrative and this story here, um, it does seem like for the most part it looks pretty good. Again, I do see 11 up there. Twin flame vibes. We got like I think 3 or 4 twin flame cards earlier. So it's like for some of you there is a twin flame coming towards you, or might be in your energy even right now. And just, you know, for those of you who, if this is a past person, spinning the block and you're not quite sure, you're a little bit wary, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I get it, you know, but trust yourself here. You know, trust in your instincts. Trust in the fact that you have done your work and that you've learned a lot. So take those lessons and apply them. This could be a test from the universe too. I believe in that as well, where they send people into your direction to see if you're gonna fucking be able to discern if this is bullshit or if this is the real deal Holyfield. So you gotta you gotta be able to, you know, to figure out which one is which. And stand on business when it comes to that, okay? So with all that said, my loves, thank you, love. I always appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm going to try to tap in again tomorrow. We'll see, because I have to work both of my jobs tomorrow, so I'm not sure how I'll feel when I get home, but maybe. If not, then maybe Saturday. Depends how long it takes for me to do my hair, because I'm tired of wearing this shit on my head. I want my fro back out again. Right now it just looks crazy under here, so I'm not gonna scare you guys and look like Frankenstein, or like I put my finger in the socket and like got electrocuted. I'm not gonna do that to y'all, because that'll be kind of fucked up. I don't want to scare you guys away. Alright, I love you guys. You guys get some rest. I'm about to do the same. And yeah, so until next time, whatever that is, I'm not gonna make any promises, but until next time,